So now we're in Miami, and we pick up where we left off from last week when all of the girls were going at it with Nikki Natural at this point. Now, Nikki Natural feels some type of way. Like she feels backed in the corner. She feels like everybody's attacking her at this moment. Like she feels like straight up fucked up right now. She's mad. She's pissed. She don't know what to do. She's disgusted, combusted, and can't be trusted at this motherfucking point. Like this bitch is mad. She want to fight anybody that comes in her peripheral. Okay, anybody. Trina comes out. It is a war house. She goes to the bathroom for 5 minutes. And these ratchet ass bitches done already told some shit up all the fuck ready. And now she don't know what to do now. So she goes over to talk to Nikki Natural to see what's going on. Basically trying to calm her the fuck down at this point. And then Nikki Natural's like, I'm not with that fake shit. Trina, get the fuck out of my face. Act like you fuck with me. And Trina did not budge, okay? She did not budge. And when Trina did not budge, I knew then that she was going to beat Nikki Natural ass. Whenever somebody jumping at you like that and you don't even flinch, somebody finna get their ass beat. Okay? And once Trina got back to earth and realized what just happened, she was ready to beat her motherfucking ass. Because at this point, Nikki Natural is very disrespectful. She did not have to be there. Trina did not have to give the bitch a second chance. Period. She didn't. She was all the way fucked up with her attitude. She came in with the bullshit. She came in being extra arrogant, like somebody needed her to be there when don't nobody even know you like that. You wasn't needed there, bitch. Just know that. You wasn't needed there. Did nobody really give a fuck if you were there or not. So let's just make that clear. But at the end of the day, girl, like, what? What? Like, why would you do all that? But she did all that because that's just who she is. She's an extra ass bitch. And she ain't used to nothing. She didn't have to do all that. But she did it anyway. You know what I mean? She did it anyway. So, security comes in trying to pull Trina away. But then Chameleon, Joy, Hood, Brett, Suki, they all run up trying to fight Nikki. And now Nikki is so fucking mad because everybody is trying to get a piece of her. But one thing about it, and two things for sure, I don't like Nikki Natural. Now let's just be clear. I don't like her, but the bitch is bold and she ready for whatever. I can give that brace face bitch that. Okay? She's ready for whatever and she ain't scared of damn bitch. She was ready to fight the motherfucking security guard. She didn't give a fuck, but the police was fucking called at the end of the day. And Trina was on the phone with Trick like, I can't do this. Like, this is not, like, I can't do this. Like, I don't want this a part of my brand. Like, I can't do this. And I'm just like, girl, calm down. This is your brand. Hood rat shit is your brand. Stop acting like you're Nicki Minaj or some shit, Trina. Hood rat shit and fighting in the hood, that is your brand. It's always been your brand. Bitch. Anyway, so MJ, him and Shay, they meet up, and Shay was basically saying how how her and Amara have been a bad seed in MJ's life at this point in time. She has been. And they have been. The relationship has been fucked up from the whole point in time, okay? Fucked up. Fucked up. And so MJ put Shay and Amara together. And eventually Shay and Amara pretty much put their issues aside. And then, Amara apologized to Shay. Shay apologized to Amara. And Amara was basically saying, I haven't had nobody to talk to lately. I have been going through a lot in my life. Julian was fired and all of that stuff. So I've been going through a lot of stuff and I missed talking to you and all that stuff. So at this point, Shay and Amara are basically on good terms. But what I've noticed with this show this season is that a lot of the people hold on, y'all. A lot of the people that's on the main cast are not included this season that much. Like, you don't see Bobby that much. You don't see Shay that much. So a lot of these girls that's on here are not being included. Are they being phased out, or they just don't have no fucking storyline? Because Bobby used to be the juice, but now the juice belongs to Nicki Natural and Hood Brat, pretty much. They're the juice. So I don't know. I really don't know. Let's see here. Hood Brat and her boyfriend, they discussed everything that went down with the boot camp and the tour, and he pretty much agreed with Trina. He was like, why would she want to put any more time and invest any more money into you guys if y'all gonna go out there, show out, act a fool, be catty, be dumb, and fuck up the bag for her and the rest of y'all? Why would she want to be a part of that? And Hood Brat was like, I just don't take kind of disrespect. I just don't. Like, this girl straight up disrespected me. She talked about me. She lied. She tried to fight me. All types of stuff. And I just can't deal with this bitch. I'm not good with disrespect. But just like he said, if you want to make it in the industry, you got to tone that shit the fuck down. And that is the truth. You do got to tone that down. Being in the industry, it's just some shit that was suitable for the hood. It's just not suitable for the industry. Don't nobody want to work with somebody with a bad-ass attitude. And that's not just for the industry. That's even on YouTube. When you got a fucked up disposition, a fucked up ass attitude, nobody wants to fuck with you. If you don't have a good reputation, nobody wants to work with you. One thing about it, and two things for sure. I've been on YouTube. This year will make 10 years of me being on YouTube. Now, mind you, I'm just now starting to grow the way I want to. And that's because I'm just now starting to get my feet wet in other things and trying to collaborate with others and trying to do something to build my presence on the internet. A podcast that I'm working on with Jamal. Like, I'm trying to do other things. So that is why I'm just now starting to grow like I want to. So I can say that the reason being is because I have a I'm humble. My personality is good. I can honestly say that. And I get along with everybody. That's why a lot of people in the YouTube world have been willing to work with me, willing to collab with me, willing to, just do things with me. I have been able to work with a lot of people on YouTube. I've been able to conduct interviews with people on YouTube. I've been able to do a lot of things on YouTube. I've worked with the likes of Live with Leah, Bianca Brooks. I've even had like a compilation video where all these other YouTubers were willing to jump on it and congratulate me. Why? Because of my attitude, because of my personality. If you don't have a good personality, nobody wants to fuck with you. And that's just the fucking truth here. Nobody wants to fuck with a bitch with a badass attitude. And that's just the fucking truth there. I don't care what nobody say about that. Attitude and perception is the biggest thing for anybody who wants to make it big. And that's what Hood Brat got to understand. Like, people don't give a fuck about how good you rap when you got a fucked up ass attitude. Look at K. Michelle. Her attitude is the reason her attitude holds her back. She's a very talented woman, but people her attitude and the things that she does in the media overshadows all of her talent. So you don't want your bad ass attitude to overshadow what's really important, and that's your talent. You always have to be able to conduct relationships and conduct yourself in the right way. I ain't saying you got to be fake or nothing. It's saying that you can't be yourself. But you can be yourself, but you know how to be yourself and be professional with it. That's just what it is. So, Trick Daddy and Prima Donna. Prima Donna need to stop rapping and just stick to waist trainers that don't work for her. That's all I'm saying. But they talk about the blind date. And Trick Daddy was like, I like young bitches. I don't like this old bitch that Joy called herself bringing up here to me. And Prima Donna said, yeah, because you like bitches that look like Joy. That's what the fuck you like. You like Joy. You don't like no other bitch. So then they start talking about Prima Donna's beef with Jocelyn. And I can already tell y'all right now, this whole Prima Donna and Jocelyn beef about to get on my nerves. This shit gonna go the same way this shit with Jocelyn and Jessica Dime went. Jessica Dime talked about Jocelyn on every fucking episode of season 4. And Jocelyn talked about Dime on every fucking episode on season 4. And they did not meet up until episode 10 to mid fucking season. This is exactly how this shit gonna go. And this shit gonna annoy the fuck out of me. I'm already annoyed. Bitch, meet up with Jocelyn and whoop her ass or do something. Because I'm not with this bullshit here. Like, this shit's stupid. So Trina and Amara, they meet up, and basically Amara tells Trina that she broke up with Julian as her manager. She felt like it wasn't a good look for her, and that it was just the hardest decision for her, but it was the best decision for her. And of course, Trina co-signed that shit. And Amara said, well, have you and Julian spoken? She said, we have nothing to talk about. I don't see I don't see it going anywhere. I don't feel like there's going to be any way that we could ever mend fences. I think that is the end of the road for me and Julian, and it's a done deal. They talk about the tour, and Trina was like, I don't know. It's not like I'm at the point to where I don't want to do the tour, but I don't know if it's good for me to do it with these bitches, basically. Like, Suki is retarded and got a fucked up ass attitude, and she just overly ghetto. Um, Hoodbread got a good head on her shoulders, but she got a bad ass temper. Chameleon really don't do shit, and Nikki Natural just fucked up. You know, they're all too fucking catty at the end of the day. They don't know how to control themselves, so it would not be a good thing for them to be on tour together, and that's just what it is. Briscoe and his baby mama, they talk about the past. Briscoe talking about his baby mama didn't speak up when he did whole shit. Like, who cares? Hood bred me up with Trina trying to smooth things out with Trina, but Trina really still in the stage where she was disgusted by the events that went down at that boot camp, and she don't know if she want to work with them. And to be honest, I rag on Trina almost every video about how she thinks that she's above everybody, how she thinks she's this and how she thinks she's that. But just speaking from a person that is working to try to do certain things, I just feel like like I just said, nobody wants to work with a person with a fucked up ass attitude. Like, if you can't conduct yourself, nobody wants to work with you. Like, me and Jamar are doing the podcast together. I wouldn't want to do it with anybody else. And I feel like Jamar is the best person for me to work with. Just like I'm working with Giving You the Real Tea. I wouldn't want to work with them if they had a fucked up ass attitude. I've known Jamar for almost 7 years. I've known Terrence for about November, December, January, February, about 4 or 5 months. I'm still getting to know Terrence, but we're getting closer as the months go by. Me and Jamar have been together for 7 years. We've been cool friends, best friends for 7 years now. So I already know how he rocks. I already know what he does. And I already know how he presents himself. I would never want to work with them if they had a fucked up disposition. So Hoodbreak got to understand, regardless of how talented you are, if you got a fucked up disposition, you're out of it. And this is a lesson that you got to learn. Amara and JoJo, somebody else we ain't seen since probably the first or second episode. They meet up, and Amara really wants to make things work out between her and JoJo, but she needs JoJo to talk to Shay. JoJo don't know if Shay can talk, and she don't know if she really wants to talk to Shay about anything, about nothing, because Shay is a fucked up person. She is. But JoJo revealed that she knows MJ. They used to talk when she was cool with Shay, but it didn't go nowhere, and Amara don't give a fuck. Hood Brat meets up with Suki, Chameleon, and Saucy Santana. Walk him like a dog, sis. Walk him like a dog. You know that one. She basically tell them that Trina don't want to do the tour. She don't. And, Saucy Santana was like, what the fuck did y'all do to fuck that up? Fucked up an opportunity with fucking Trina. How the fuck y'all fuck that up? You know what I mean? And, they basically said, Nikki Natural was running up on us and being disrespectful and all of that, but he basically tells them that they should go ahead and try to do the show on their own. And it might be a good idea. Do the show on your own, prove that you can pull the show off together, and maybe Trina will want to work with y'all. Who knows? Trick gets arrested. It goes around. Everybody finds out about it. And, it's just like everybody is toe up about this shit. And we're going to get more into Trick being arrested with a DUI and cocaine possession as the episode goes along next week. With that being said, you guys, this is your boy Scotty. Be sure to like, rate, comment, and subscribe and share this video. My Instagram is Scotty_by_nature. Be sure to be on the lookout for more videos for all your ratchet ass needs, whether it be for ratchet ass commentary on your favorite ratchet reality TV shows as this one, hot topics, or just all things real talk. We're doing this all this year. Be on the lookout for all of the things that I have coming up, my podcast with Jamar, and a host of other things that I will be doing with Giving You the Real Tea, things that we're trying to do together as a team. With that being said, you guys, I'm out of here. Till next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Holla.